Hello my fellow book addicts, Megan here, and time for a random book haul. So, it's been a while since I've done a book haul. And reason for that is because I've been trying to cut down on my binge buying. Instead of buying, say, half a dozen or more books a month, I've been trying to limit myself to maybe 1 or 2 a month. 3 if I have the extra pocket money. And it's been a while since I've done a book haul. So I'm basically going to do a general end of the year book haul for all these books that I have bought. Now, just to make life more simple for myself and make this video a tiny bit shorter, I am only going to be hauling the books that I have not put up reviews for yet. Or haven't mentioned at all yet. Anything that I have gotten since my last TBR that I have mentioned and gotten a review up for, I'm not going to mention. But don't worry, I still have plenty of books to haul for all you lovely people. So I'm not going to go in any particular order for these, since I can't remember the exact date of when I've bought some of them, if not most of them. So yeah. So the first book I have is Graceling by Kristin Cashore, I believe. And I don't know a whole lot about this. What I do know is, apparently in this world universe, some people are graced. They are graced with, like, the extreme skill for one particular thing. Some people might be graced with combat or what have you. Our main character is graced with killing. She is very good at killing people, and she is greatly exploited for that, I am assuming. And that's really all I know. Next I have Hexed and Hammered, which are books 2 and 3 in the Iron Druid series, and I definitely plan on reviewing this. I actually just finished rereading the first book, Hounded, recently, and I'm hoping to get a review up for it in the next week or so. Our main character, Atticus, is a 2,000-year-old druid, and just, I don't know where things are gonna go based on how things ended in the first book. So I'm not going to go into details, but he's a 2,000-year-old druid. There is basically every god you can imagine is, you know, real. And in the first one we see a lot of Celtic deities, which I love. Next I have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, and I am so excited to get to this book. I've heard nothing but awesome things about it. Next I have probably one of my all-time looked forward to releases of this year, and it is The Iron Warrior by Julie Kagawa, and goddamn that, I'm not sure how well that's gonna pick up on my camera, but yeah. This book, I was looking forward to forever. Like, since I read the last book, or the second last book I should say, in this series. Just that cliffhanger, man. That cliffhanger. But yeah. I have mentioned this book before, I believe in my October TBR, but, you know, I haven't gotten a review up for it. I've already read this, and I have a review of it filmed. I just gotta edit it, which is gonna take forever since it's, like, over a half hour long. So that's gonna be fun to edit. The next book I bought really recently because I had a coupon, and coupons are awesome. And that is Forsaken by Kelly Armstrong. This book kind of takes place in the same world as the Women of the Otherworld series, and it takes place a few years after the last book, 13. And we're focusing on the Pack, which is awesome, because I love the Pack. And from what I gathered when I skimmed the description, apparently one of the twins is basically kidnapped. I am so excited to get to read this, because I love the Women of the Otherworld series, I love all the characters in it, and just, it's so nice to see that in some way it is still, like, going on. The next book I actually forgot I had it in my pile here, is Iron Legends by Julie Kagawa, and this is basically a bind-up of the, I believe it's 3 novellas that happen in the Iron Fae series. Next, I have several books that are part of the same series. Now, I'm going to introduce these in groups, and I'll explain why in a minute. So, the series name is The Ranger's Apprentice series, and I know I hauled the first book, like 1 or 2 book hauls ago. And, you know, I hadn't had a chance to expand that wonderful collection until recently. I ended up getting books. I'm buying the series really out of order, but I bought books 2, 6, 7, and 10 from the Harvard Bookstore and Harvard Square, because they have a nice little used book section at below the store. And, you know, I was down there wondering. I usually check that out first because reasons. And I found these 4 bad boys just, you know, chilling out on the shelf. And I decided I must get them. Just, it is a must. I don't care if I only have book 1 and I'm skipping to 6, 7, and 10 as well as getting book 2. They're there. They're like half priced. I'm gonna get them. And then recently, even more recently, I really lucked out, and I was at my library's used book sale, which they have twice a year, and I stumbled across books, what are they? 3 and 5. So, the only sad thing is they are in hardcover, and all the other ones I haven't are in paperback, so that aesthetically, that kind of aggravates me, because usually I prefer hardcovers in general, because they look nice and they're sturdier, I feel. But this is a large book series, and it'd also be a pain in the neck to not only, like, fit on my bookshelf, but to have to wait to buy all the hardcovers. I don't want to do that, so I'm mixing up the paperbacks and the hardcovers. And recently, just because I'm going to want to binge read this once I start, I know I'm going to want to binge read this when I start, I also bought the 4th book with a coupon in hardcover because coupon. So yeah, it's going to be awesome just plowing right through that. I'm almost done, I swear. The second to last book in my haul is Copper Gauntlet by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black, and this is book 2 in the Magisterium series. And like the Iron Warrior, I have a review for this filmed. I just gotta get around to editing it, because editing takes so much time. It's saddening. And the last, and certainly not least, book in my end of the year book haul is, what is it? The Crown Tower by Michael J. Sullivan, and this is book one in the Rhaenyra Chronicles, which is the prequel to the Rhaenyra Revelations series, which is what I'm currently reading. So I absolutely love the Rhaenyra Revelations, even though I still have 1 bind up to go. I loved it. I am loving it. And if it's anywhere near as awesome as that, I am gonna love this prequel as well. So, I'm not even gonna try and hold all these up because my back is bugging me, because I've been doing all sorts of, like, picking things up at work today. So, I'm not gonna try and do the lifty-uppy, showy-offy thingy. So, apparently this book haul wasn't long enough. Before I got a chance to edit everything before this, Christmas came around, and I got some more books that I wanted to add to the haul. The first add-on is The Rosenthorn by Michael J. Sullivan, and this is volume 2 in the Rhaenyra Chronicles. So I'm really excited that I can pretty much marathon almost the whole, like, Rhaenyra Chronicles series. I just need the last one, which came out relatively recently, earlier in the month. So, yeah, I'm excited that I can pretty much almost marathon the whole thing in almost one go. So yeah, I bought that for myself because I had a coupon for Barnes & Noble. The next 4 books I got as Christmas gifts from my mom, because my mom is awesome and amazing and I love her. And they are Bloodlines and The Golden Lily by Rochelle Mead. And yeah, I've already read them. I already have reviews up for them, but I do not own them because I got them from the library when I read them. And I have all the other books, just not these 2. And now I have them. So I'm really happy. And next I have Cress by Marissa Mayer, and this is the third book in the Lunar Chronicles series, which I also do not own, so now I just need to get Winter and Fairest, and my wonderful collection will be complete. And, yeah, the last book, which, funny enough, is one that I haven't read. The three before this that my mom got me, I have read, but just didn't own, and wanted to own. This one I have not read, and it is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, and this is a bind-up of Throne of Glass novellas, which I am very happy to have in my possession now. So yeah, this book haul is officially over now. It's done. I am done. The book haul is finished. And I hope to be on a reasonably strict no-buy ban, at least until I finish some more of the books on my shelf. So yeah. That's it for this book haul, and I hope to see you guys next time. Keep on reading, my fellow book addicts. Keep on reading.